Tom, give us a player's perspective on that today.
Obviously we got a lot better in the second half, which was a positive, but I thought first half we seemed to be all over the place. Every attack they had, it seemed as if they was going to score, or obviously they did on the 3 occasions. The manager came in at half time and sort of said what we sort of knew but needed to be said, and then for second half, once we got the goal, we had a 15-20 minute period where we was right on top, and if we could have pulled it back to 3-2, I think it would have made for an interesting last sort of 10-15 minutes, but it wasn't to be, and they got the sucker punch and made it 4-1, and it was sort of game over from there really.
Was that a fair reflection, 4-1?
It's never nice to say, but yeah, probably, to be fair. After the first half, it was they're probably the best team we played this season, and we played some so-called big teams, but I think the way they played and the way they gel as a team, and with the movement and the shape defensively, I think they're probably the best we've played so far.
Yeah, you were chasing shadows in that first half, weren't you really? Were you not on your game, or were they just so good?
I think it was a mixture of both, to be fair. Yeah. We started the game a bit sloppy, and obviously that got the crowd right behind them, and they just went from strength to strength. I think it was a mixture of both. We know we can do a lot better than the first half showing, but equally they'll probably look at their performance first half and think that's sort of one of the best they can probably perform.
Okay. Were any of the goals preventable when you think back through them?
There's always, I think every goal is preventable,
yeah.
In different ways, but I think the way they played, and I don't think you can begrudge them taking the 3-0 lead as they did. Really.
Yeah, no, they did look a good side, didn't they? Let's let them beat about the bush. Sad fact for you is, and for City players, been wanting to get Roy Hodgson to a City game. He's here today. What do you feel about that? Is that a missed opportunity for the likes of you that want to knock on his door?
Not really. You shouldn't.
Yeah.
It weren't a trial game or nothing like that, to be fair. So it was another Premier League game, and we need to start picking points up away from home, which we're finding it difficult to do so at the minute. But we've played sort of maybe, I don't know, the top 5 or 6 along with Newcastle away from home. So even though they are all tough games, we've played sort of probably the informed teams away from home so far, and we need to just maybe get a better look and start performing a bit better as well.
Yeah. Are you kicking yourselves tonight, thinking we've not done ourselves justice?
Yeah, we probably will be, to be fair. We know that first half performance is not like us really, even though away games we've only won away at Newcastle, which was a great team performance, but all the other games we've been in from kick-off, and it's sort of been late goals which are definitely avoidable, that have caused us to lose the games. But I think today we just started off sloppy, and they punished us and took a 3-0 lead, and from there on in against a team like this, it was sort of only going to be one result.
What's the big lesson out of today for you as a team, do you feel?
I think we've shown beginning of the second half that even if they do play the same way, we can be more disciplined, we can be better on the ball and more organised throughout the pitch, not just the back players but in midfield and the strikers as well. So I think we've just got to go into games maybe with more of a belief and try and implement our own style on away games straight away as we do at home, rather than, because once we went 3-0 down, then we sort of started to play more, and we was a lot more confident on the ball, but by then you're 3-0 down and it's virtually impossible.
Did you feel better in the 4-4-2?
I think we looked better, to be fair. But then again, we played the 3-5-2 away at Tottenham, and that worked a treat, and obviously there was a penalty decision which could have probably gone either way, which was the only reason we lost that game. So I don't think you can really blame the tactics. I think we've got to look at ourselves individually and collectively, and know that we need to be better if we want to pick points up away from home.
Top man, you still enjoying it?
Yeah. Not the first half today, but if I take a step back and look at the overall picture, we've had a good start to the season, and I'm thoroughly enjoying my football at the minute.